Hello, my name is Isaac Odinaka. I am the lead developer at CliniquePlus EMR software. So today I'll be walking you through a new CliniquePlus EMR software clinician notes. Over the years, our clinician notes has tremendously evolved thanks to you, the caregiver. So without so much further ado, let's jump on it. Let me show you some of these new features we've added. Come with me. So to get started as the caregiver, I'll click on clinics and I head to a clinic. So for this instance, let's say the outpatients department. I click on OPD. When I click on OPD, I will see the list of recently admitted patients to this clinic. So for now, we have Isaac Odinaka. To make a note for Isaac Odinaka, I click on more details. When I click on more details, I would have seen the vital signs right here, but the vital sign has not been taken. So let's just head straight to the clinician notes. When you click on clinician notes, you will find recently notes for that very visit. So as you can see here, one doctor has been seeing this patient. He has made some notes already. If there was no note before now, it would have just been a blank screen. So for now, let's say Dr. A has done his consultation and you, Dr. B, wants to carry on your own. But before then, let me just show you how the whole thing looks like. So we'll have the presenting complaint and the duration of the complaint. We'll have the history of complaint where you can click this button to show more of the item written by the doctor. We'll have the physical examination. We'll have the general physical, the chest, the CVS, the abdomen, the external genitalia, the MSS, the head and neck, the back, the others. Then the diagnosis that this doctor has made. You can see he made two diagnoses, malaria and this appendicitis. Then you can see the doctor plan, the doctor orders. He ordered for full blood counts and liver function test. We have the CT scan. Then you can see the doctor that made that notes, the dates they made it. Also, you can also see the previous visits so far. So let's say I want to see previous notes for this patient. As can be seen here, this patient has been to this clinic twice. This patient has been to this clinic twice with OPD 363 and OPD 334. So if I want to see a particular note for each visit, all I need to do is I click on view. So when it opens up, I can see the notes for that very visit. I can go to another notes because this next button is appearing, meaning that there is more than one note. So to toggle between notes, all I need to do is I click on next, goes to the next notes, next again to the next notes, next till it starts all over again. So let's go back to where we are coming from to add our new clinician notes that we want to do. So to do that, I go back to the opened page, which is this. So I click on add new notes. So when I click on add new notes, I have a blank screen. So let's start from the complaint from the patient. So this patient, let's say he complained of headache. When I type, the system is going to give me suggestions. So I choose from this suggestion. Then I enter the duration of this. So let's say for a day, I click. I can also add several other presenting complaints. So let's just add, let's say waist pain. And let's say this waist pain is for 2 months. So I add. I can remove any of these complaints I want by just clicking this remove button and it goes out. How about if I want to type a complaint that is not existing on the system? The system allows you to do that. You can actually input your complaint on the go, and subsequently other doctors can get to see this complaint that you've added. So let me just add one more right now. So let's say complaint not exist. So the system is going to bring this option and says complaint not found. Click to be the first to add. So when I click on this, I enter the duration. So let's say 2 years, rather 1 year. I click on add. So I'm done with the complaint. The next is the history of presenting complaint. So let me just do that. I'll just enter random things and I paste some few other characters to make it more wordy. Notice the moment I keep typing, the system keep adjusting to fit in what you're trying to type in. So after that, next is physical examination. So under the physical examination, we've added templates to it. So we'll have the general physical. So let me just add some few things. Paste. We'll have the CNS. Then the head and neck. So I'll type some things there. Then the chest. CVS. I type my CVS examination. Type my abdomen examination, my external genitalia observation, my MSS, type all of that, my back examination, then the last, which is the other form of examination that you would like to add. So you just add that there. Then after that, we jump next to the diagnosis. So to add the diagnosis, all you need to do is just search for that diagnosis. You don't have to type it all, just type few characters from the diagnosis. Let's say 2 words from it. The same is going to bring us a suggestion, and you click. So let's see how it works. So let's say I want malaria. If I type MAL, I wait, the same brings suggestion, I click. If I want to add another one, I just still type and wait for the suggestion. And let's say this. How about diagnoses that are not also existing in the system? You can add that on the go. So to do that is just you enter the diagnosis yourself and you save. So subsequently, people in your record department will either add this diagnosis by inputting the ICD number and the rest of the things they will normally do, so that subsequently other people can get to see it. I take any of these diagnoses by clicking the remove button. So let me just add non-existing diagnosis. So let's say diagnosis not exist. So I click this and it's been added. So the next is the plan. So as a doctor, you enter your plan here, all of your plan. So let me just copy and paste some words here. So I think this is enough. Just search for few characters from the test you're trying to order for. So let's say I want to order for full blood count. I just type FU and wait for the computer to give us suggestion, and it brings full blood counts. Let's say I want urinalysis, type URI and I wait, it brings urinalysis. I click. I can also remove like we'll be doing for others. Same way for imaging investigation. If I want an imaging investigation, I search for it, system brings suggestion, then I choose. So let's say I want CT scan, I type CT, I wait for suggestion, I click on CT and it's been added to the list. I can add several other lists to it. I can add several other investigations to it. For now, let's just stop with this. When I'm done with all of this, what I will just need to do is to click save consultation. I click on save consultation and the system saves the consultation. So after saving, you can see your provisional diagnosis. You can decide to make this provisional diagnosis to be definitive if you are very sure of it, and you see your orders, your laboratory and your imaging orders, they are all appearing. As you can see right here, no result yet. The people in the lab and in the imaging department will get to see your orders. They will bill it and ask the patients to go make payments, which are all done automatically within the system. Right now, it's only the physician who added this investigation that can edit these notes. Others can only just see it. And you yourself, whenever you edit your own note that you've made, when I save, the system is going to keep the old note you've made and the new version of your edited notes. But what it's just going to do is just going to give you this label. As you can see, this clinician note has been discarded to tell you that you've made that correction. And also, it's worthy to note that you that added the clinician notes is the only person allowed to edit this note. It's a new feature we added, which is called the medical admin. So if you are a medical admin, you can edit some other person's notes.